And with this, we welcome you to the first ever edition of the iRacing SimStock series presented by MC Motorsports. I am Cmejla, and I'm here today going to be commentating this one. We got 4 drivers lined up and ready to go for some street stock racing action. It's going to be 25 laps of action-packed street stock racing here at Michigan International Speedway. Super Speedway style racing in the fog here at Michigan. It's Patrick Connell on the racetrack right now from Killeen, Texas. 2-time winner in the ASPHALT Media Series. Going to be getting his qualifying underway. These guys going for history right here. Who can be the first ever pole sitter in the MC Motorsports SimStock series? This series will run street stocks, dirt street stocks, mini stocks, and dirt mini stocks. Random nights of the week as we try to build a foundation for this series. But the session is up still. You got 3 minutes and 50 seconds to join in. Just search Cmejla or SimStock in host sessions. Anyone can enter for some free, well, I guess you got to pay for the track, but for some fun racing action. We see Cole Trudeau now on the racetrack in the number 47 Ford. We'll see what Cole Trudeau can do here today as he looks to get his first SimStock win in his first start. But the session is up. If you guys would like to join, we got spots available here. We thought we'd get more people, like a couple randoms, just looking for some hosted sessions, but unfortunately it looks like that's just not going to be the case. The fog is expected to clear its way out, but at the same time it might not, so we'll see. But Cole Trudeau, as you see on the left side, the timing ticker, you see Patrick Connell with a 51.48 for his first lap. Cole Trudeau going to be the second car to cross the start-finish line. And it's going to be a 51.11 for Cole Trudeau. These drivers will have 2 laps of qualifying. Here's George Karafides in the number 4 car from Old Bridge, New Jersey. I believe this is coming to his first lap. Yep, first of 2 laps for him. And here's Patrick Connell in the number 10. Looks like he's making his way, exiting turn 4. So for Patrick Connell, as he comes to the start-finish line, what's it going to be? Is he able to beat Cole Trudeau's time? He does by significant margins. Patrick Connell, 50.74 on the boards. Here's Zayden Cortinas, 2 seconds off the pace. Not a lot of speed in that number 86. Cole Trudeau, it's going to be only 0.05 of a second off is Cole Trudeau on Patrick Connell. George Karafides coming to his white flag lap here. And for George, it's going to be also 0.05 off on his first lap. So we'll see what he can do on his second one. Oh, he's way up the racetrack. Not going to be a good situation there in those situations. But guys, 6 viewers live on the stream. Make sure you got only 1 minute left to register. SimStock and the hosted sessions or Cmejla spelled in the live chat. No password, no requirements. 60 seconds left to join. Anyone allowed to join in. Got a lot of y'all watching. Anyone can race if you have the content, the street stock, and the Michigan International Speedway. That is the modern version, not the legacy. Only 4 drivers here, and 50 seconds remain. George Karafides to wrap it up. It's going to be no gain. Zayden Cortinas is going to start from the pole, it looks like. The number 86 car, and unfortunately, it looks like with the qualifying being done, that might eliminate any opportunities anyone else has to register. So it looks like our viewers will just be here to view this race here today. It's going to be 4 drivers racing for the first race for what will be a very historic and legendary series. Many months from now, these drivers will have a win in their statistics. Even though there's 4 of them, it'll still count, and they'll be able to get a win the easy way here tonight. Agent H47, we appreciate the comment. Agent H47, we also appreciate you creating the MC Motorsports logo years ago. Fun fact, that is the creator. So hopefully in the next time, we're only 1 race tonight, but We will be back. We will be back either tomorrow night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. For sure Saturday night. Oh, and look who it is. Zechariah Cartledge has registered for the race. So there you go. Zechariah Cartledge. Oh, and we got another one in. Dustin Crowder. People registered at the last second here. We love to see it. We'll see if we can fix up these overlays quick. It says right now the time. Let's see if we got... a chance to see the laps here. Trying to figure this out here, as you can see. Brand new to the whole systems here. We just got all this. We just got all these systems activated, so just trying to see if we can get things set here. All right, fellas, great news. We have fixed it all up. Now on the side, you can see the overlays. And it's Zayden Cortinas on the pole in the number 86 MC Motorsports. He should be running MC Motorsports schemes here at MC Motorsports. We outlawed our team operations here because I owed it. That could lead to some problems, you know, if we make specific calls. But here's Patrick Connell in the number 10 machine. Here's Cole Trudeau starting third in the number 47 car. George Carafiti starting fourth. And how about Zechariah Cartledge in the number 15 registered for the race? And a big shout out to Dustin Crowder in the number 26 registered as well. Now, I don't think I've ever heard of this guy before, so it's great to see new faces and new places here at MC Motorsports. Let's see if we can get some other information up. We got our race information here. As you can see, we're going to Brooklyn, Michigan here for today's race. We got 49 degrees Celsius track temperature. Hey, we set the settings, and it was supposed to be sunny and extremely hot, so I'm not sure what went wrong, but either way, here we got some racing action ready to get underway from Michigan International Speedway. 25 laps of street stock action here for these guys. Gonna be super excited to see who can be the first ever SimStock winner here today. See Dustin Crowder already dealing with loose conditions back here. We'll see how that ends up going for him. But it's Zayden Cortinas in the number 86 who will lead him through the Geico restart zone. As we come to the green flag here, Zayden Cortinas is underway. We are racing in the MC Motorsports iRACING SimStock Series Street Stocks at Michigan. 25 laps to go here. Cole Trudeau and Zechariah Cartledge lined up on the inside as they go through turn one. Already we got cars up the racetrack. Already they're going 3 wide into turn one. It was a big push from Cole Trudeau that got Zayden Cortinas up the track, and that led to Patrick Connell getting way up there on the top of 3 wide. And it's Zayden Cortinas. You see the fog. It's going to be something to monitor. How will the visibility be for these drivers? Already I'm starting to get messed up by it. Down the back straightaway they go. And Zechariah Cartledge making some big moves to the inside. He's going to take it 3 wide for the lead as they enter turn 3. And how about Dustin Crowder getting in on the action? Oh, almost into Zayden Cortinas. These drivers do have 1 fast repair, so they are able to utilize that 1 fast repair in this race. And they're almost going 4 wide here on the front straightaway. You see Zechariah Cartledge is going to lead the first ever lap in SimStock history. And Dustin Crowder sideways into Zayden Cortinas. Almost turned Cartledge with it. He's slipping up the racetrack. Into George Carafidis goes that number 26 car. As you can see right here, Dustin Crowder, no information on him. But down the backstretch they go, and they are 3 wide. New to the camera angles as well, so we're not really sure what works and what doesn't. All learning experience. And they're going 4 wide into turn 3. Great racing here to start. Zechariah Cartledge has led all the laps so far. Can he continue here leading lap number 2? Oh, you see it's getting very tight. Cole Trudeau back there running 6th. And here's George Karafides through the middle in the number 4 car. Cartledge leads the first 2 laps. So it's going to get tight here. Patrick Connell is going to have to get back up on the racetrack. And he's going to get into Cartledge. Sideways goes the number 15 and back up the racetrack. Patrick Connell and George Karafides in the wall. Around they go. Dustin Crowder. Are they going to save it? They do. We stay green. Everyone saves it. But unfortunately for Dustin Crowder, it's going to be some big-time damage for his car. He loses hundredths of a second at a rapid pace. And there's battling for the lead here. You see Zechariah Cartledge and Patrick Connell side by side. Who's going to lead this lap? At the line, Patrick Connell going to lead his first career lap in SimStock Series history. You see Dustin Crowder back here might have to come in for his fast repair at our competition caution, which will be at lap number 10. So we're 7 laps away from our competition caution. Hopefully Crowder realizes there is a competition caution and doesn't leave the session too early, because obviously it ain't going to be too fun riding around back there 6 seconds off the pace. But oh, contact, side-swiping each other up front. You see Zechariah Cartledge not going to appreciate that. These guys got nothing to lose. There's only 6 of them. The tempers really could flare here. Not a lot to take seriously here when there's only 5 cars in the lead pack, but it's Patrick Connell is pulling away the Connell Legacy Racing, number 10. It has Cole Trudeau in the draft. Cole Trudeau desperate for his first series win across all series. Talking Asphalt Media, Enter Night in America. But look at this. Great racing and great quality. Oh, and Dustin Crowder is out of the race, man. You hate to see it. He's going to be our first DNF. You really hate to see it right there. Probably should have thrown the caution to keep him in. But that's going to shrink the field down to 5. Really hate to see it for Dustin Crowder there. And Zayden Cortinas looking to make some big 3-wide moves. And that means our competition caution is canceled. The competition all right within each other here. Actually, George Karafides slowing off the pace. So shoot, never mind. Maybe we will have to throw a competition caution. If the whole pack gets together, we will keep it green. But if George is still off the pace, we will have to throw that competition caution. See if guys can make some repairs. And it looks like Cartledge is going to lead this lap. Boy, this is shaping up to be a photo finish. You just never know what could happen. Oh, Cole Trudeau gets into Cortinas. And that's going to create some big-time problems. Caution is going to wave. And that's the number 15 of Zechariah Cartledge spinning through the grass. Zayden Cortinas also involved in some big-time damage in that number 86 car. Oh, some huge damage. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's going to be our first ever crash in SimStock Series history. And let's take a look at what happened here. So you're going to see Cole Trudeau in the number 47 car. We'll go into our, see if we can get a better angle of how this starts. Oh, right there, he's going to get into Zechariah Cartledge right through the middle. And unfortunately, that's just going to send them all over the place. Watch this, Zayden Cortinas. Just going to take a huge shot right here into the wall. Bam, just, oh, a tough angle there. That's one of the hardest angles you can hit on your virtual machines. And Zayden Cortinas is going to have to use his fast repair right away. You see Zechariah Cartledge spinning as well. I think he's able to avoid damage. It was an impressive save here. For Zechariah Cartledge, he spins through the grass and is able to keep it on the apron with minimal damage here. And we get back caught up. So let's see now. Pits are open this time. And it looks like Zayden Cortinas is going to continue to nurse it around here. We're going to have to clear black flags. That is fully my duty. So looks like there's no current penalties on the speedway. It's Zayden Cortinas here. Either way, guaranteed top 5 for these drivers. So there's that to celebrate. Here comes Zechariah Cartledge. And through the pits they go. Some cars taking tires here. Patrick Connell is going to stay on the racetrack. Could this be a big advantage here as they go through the pits? Let's see. These are the first pit stops in SimStock here at series history. And let's see how Zayden Cortinas is making his way. He's going to enter the pits. Let's see what these guys are doing. Oh, we got trouble. George Carafiti's struggling to find his pit stall. Zachariah Cartledge as well. This is our pole sitter as well, Zayden Cortinas. And his tire is completely falling off his race car now. You hate to see it. And he's in his pit stall. It looks like here, parking it in. And there it is. That fast repair gets applied. Looks like everyone taking 4 fresh tires. Is Patrick Connell a sit and duck in this situation here? Well, let's see if we can talk to Patrick Connell, your race leader. As you can hear, the phone is ringing. And here we are with Patrick Connell. Patrick Connell, you are the race leader right now. How does it feel? I mean, this has got to be something right here. Leading laps. And what are your thoughts? Everyone just pitted for tires. You did not, or you was sit and duck. What's going to happen here?
Yeah, we don't really know, you know. We're glad to see what our number 10 bubbler street stock Honda Legacy Racing vehicle can do, you know. Honestly, I didn't really think about the tire strategy. It truly slipped my mind. We're crew chiefing ourselves here, low budget team. But honestly, you know what, we'll see what these tires can do. You know, they're nice and heated up. Everybody's going to have colder tires. I don't know if that's going to be a factor. I don't know. I assume there's going to be another caution. Next caution, we'll get some tires. But I don't know what to do in the meantime. We're just going to try and win this race.
You know, personally, based off my street stock experience at this racetrack, just like every other super speedway, tires do not seem to matter. But when there's only 5 cars on the racetrack, that could be an element of concern. So we will have to see. What is in trouble? Yeah. George Carafiti's is stuck in the pits. What has happened to the number 4 car? This could shrink the field down to 4. But thank you for your time, Patrick Connell. We will see you potentially at Victory Lane. There he is, George Carafiti's is back on the racetrack. So you gotta wonder what the move is for George Carafiti's here. I believe he is a lap down. As you can see, he is. So we'll see if he's familiar with the rules enough to know that you are able to get laps back. And I believe it is, yep, it's 2 to green here, so we will give him time to get back. But here is number 4, George Carafiti's. Let's see if we can. It says you cannot set while under caution.
Green, green, green.
Oh, and the green flag already out. Well, it looks like it's single file restarts. All sorts of chaos here. There goes George Carafiti's, now back on the lead lap. So, very interesting deal here. We're going to throw a caution once again here. We don't know what's going on. We set in the session, we set all the procedures, and it looks like it's all just running default settings. So hopefully, you know, there is overtime. Hopefully there's all of those components. Caution waves once again here. Now this is a competition caution to get George Carafiti's back on the lead lap. We were going to give him time, but we were not aware of the situations that were presented. So we're going to let him catch back up. Let's see if we got our components all the way set here. We're going to make it 1 to green right away. Obviously, not sure what's going on. That's all I got to say. See if we can go back and see what happened here. Let's see. It says my checkers restart type double file back. Oh, okay. So I think we might have clicked the wrong option. Not sure what that means, double file back, but potentially clicked the wrong option. And now all our cars are getting back in the lineup here. You see George Carafiti's is now looks like going to pass the pace car here. But we apologize for these problems. Obviously a little new to the whole just starting out, so we're a little confused. We're not even sure what the restart. Oh, trouble! Zechariah Cartledge locks it up big time, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it 1 to green here. See if these commands work. Yeah, it looks like it does work. So it's gonna be 1 to green. It looks like double file is not working, so we're gonna see if we can find the command here. All right, so it looks like we just changed the restarts to double file, so it looks like that might be the fix of our problems here. Here's George Karafides. I don't know. It says he's 22 seconds back. I don't know what's taking him so long, but we're gonna go green this time. Once again here, and that is Zechariah Cartledge, who is your race leader. An tough break for Patrick Connell. That caution ultimately is going to lose him the lead quickly. I mean, he was already lost the lead, but George Karafides now caught back up. And now we got our 5-car field back here, and it's going to be a 13-lap shootout.
Green, green.
Green back in the air here at Michigan International Speedway. 13 laps to go. Fusion Corey's down a faster pair, so if he wrecks one more time like that again, his race is going to be over. So we'll see what happens with Zechariah Cartledge showing his talents, drives similar cars in real life at Houston Speedway. So obviously a very different style of racetrack, but easier. I mean, you're not even having to brake her at this racetrack at all, but we talked about Patrick Connell being on a different deal of tires when it comes to those factors. So is that going to be a problem? He's already gone for first and third. Oh, huge block by Cartledge, and that's going to nearly wreck Fusion again. And you see Cole Trudeau going to push Cortinas back there as well. And here's George Karafides. He is back in the mix. Love to see it. Competition caution brought out. It was miscommunication. And Cartledge goes to the inside to block Patrick Connell. Gonna be, looks like 12 laps to go here in Michigan. Zechariah Cartledge turns 1 and 2. Patrick Connell to the inside, he's gonna have room. Oh, contact again. It's deja vu, we saw it earlier. That caused Dustin Crowder to crash out of the race. And now it's Patrick Connell with the lead. Down the inside, those tires, whoop-de-doo, it does not seem like they matter. And look at that, Zayden Cortinas not able to clear Patrick Connell. But he nearly takes the race lead, but it's Patrick who looks back at the inside. And here comes Zechariah Cartledge, back to Louis Dorbanks, Patrick Connell, and they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide, coming to the start-finish line. The leader this lap, more contact's gonna be Zayden Cortinas. This lap. They're Dorbanning hard on the inside here. Cartledge already has spun this race, so you hope it doesn't look like there's any hindrance from that. It looks like we're all able to gain on. We should try a new camera angle here. A little too wide for my personal liking. But we're going to be coming to 10 laps to go soon. They just keep Dorbanning. It's a full lap of Dorbanning for these drivers. That's actually going to allow Zayden Cortinas. Oh, more contact. You see Patrick Connell to the inside. There's Zechariah Cartledge there. Maybe Zayden Cortinas. But that's actually going to help Cartledge get back up to the front. And with a crossover move, Cartledge is going to take the lead. Almost contact with Cortinas in the right rear of Cartledge. And it's going to be 10 laps to go this time. Cortinas going to lead that lap. All the way down on the apron. Patrick Connell going to have to let him up. That's going to slip Cartledge up the racetrack. And Connell try to rotate that car underneath. Huge shoves. Huge pushes all the way throughout. And you see Cartledge down the back straightaway. See if we got any new chats from anyone. It's a Hess Express Video Ventures. MC, I miss hearing your commentary so much. Yes, Hess Truck Boy from the old days. We are back. This time on the iRacing platforms. We do have 5 viewers. We appreciate all the viewers right now. definitely exceeding our viewership expectations. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Anyway, back to the racing. Coming to 9 laps to go. It's Zeta Cortinas up front. Patrick Connell on the outside. And Cole Trudeau. Haven't really been talking about him much. And how about George Carafini's back there running 5th? All he's been doing all race long, they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. And all George has been doing is just hanging back. Does he think all 4 of these guys can wreck and he can get a free win? Let's find out. Less than 9 laps away with great racing, 3 wide here. Just the whole field. And Patrick Connell, the only one with push and help. Take a look at our drone camera back here. Carlos is going to be able to get to the inside of Patrick Connell. He does. Back up front. Oh, I see Patrick is slipping up. Remember, he is on old tires. Only old tires for like 5 laps, but still, it could make a difference. Any amount of tread could really be. Oh, trouble! Round goes Cortinas! And into the inside wall goes Cartledge. And that's going to bring up the caution flag. Zayden Cortinas and Zechariah Cartledge around. It's our 3rd caution, 2nd caution for cause. They just got together, and it's going to be Patrick Connell who leads this race. As you see, it's Zayden Cortinas involved, as well as Cartledge. Cartledge, unlike last time, he's got some big damage this time. Might have to go in for a fast repair. Let's see what happens. Whoops. Gotta get used to the controls. Let's fast forward a little here, see if we can get caught up. All right, here, let's rewind. Let's see if we can get into our front straightaway camera. Slow-mo it. Yeah, right here at Cartledge, he's got all this space on the inside, and he's got the lead too, and just gets into Zayden Cortinas right there. That's just an unfortunate situation for everyone involved. Only 2 cars collected. Let's see how Cortinas avoided contact. Oh, what a save by Cortinas. He knows he's out of a fast repair, so. Oh, hard shot for the face. Let's take a look at that once more. Right here, look at this. Boom. In the rear and in the front, some big-time damage. And Cartledge. Let's see what the strategy is for him here. I mean, I would assume he's going to come down to the pits to put on a fast repair. So we're going to make it 2 to green. Looks like we can't adjust the caution flag after the first full lap, so we will have to wait just a little longer. Anyway, does Patrick pit for tires? We talked about it. He said next caution he's going to pit for tires. Here he comes. Does he stay in? He does. Patrick Connell. This is actually quite the strategy here. I'm quite impressed by this because, I mean, he's got, now he's going to have 10 lap fresher tires than everyone else. Maybe he felt like there was a lack of grip. Here's Cartledge coming to a stop in the pits. Make sure we clear those black flags. And we're going to make it 1 to green as well, giving these guys no time to do anything. Make sure we get those double file restarts in as well. And look at these guys putting on fresh tires. Actually, Cortinas with a similar strategy here. And here's Cartledge. Does he take a fast repair? It doesn't look like he's taking a fast repair. This is a questionable strategy here for Cartledge. Let's make sure we're right about this. We'll see when he leaves the pits, but I'm surprised he doesn't take a fast repair here. Unless we're just being illusionized here by the, I don't know, the sky reflection or something. Let's see his front of his car. Oh, it's just bent up. He took some hard hits here. I don't know what the strategy is here unless he forgot, but unfortunately for Zechariah Cartledge, I don't think he's going to have the speed here to hang on. And it is going to be coming to the restart here, it looks like, actually. Let's see if these guys can catch up in time. We might have to delay the restart. They can't get there in the length of time that is necessary.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
We decided to definitely delay the restart. No one able to get caught up in time. So, looks like they'll have to catch up to the pace car once again here. We'll make a keybind command for this double file restart command. that all set. And let's see, the pace car is now coming back on the racetrack. So, and this is going to actually, a saving grace for Carledge here. He's going to get back on the pit. So let's see, does he take the faster pair this time? He does! Look at that, Zechariah Cartledge saved by this caution. Oh! Horrendous voice crack right there. Still trying to get back into the commentary doors. Nothing has changed, Hess. But just take a look at this here. Take a look at this. Carledge back on the track with a fresh car. And no one double filing yet. We'll see if that's causing any issues. Oh, looks like they're just starting lining up potentially here. I don't know, but either way, we're just going to have to keep it how it is. It's going to be a 4-lap shootout, though. We're already getting down to the wire with this race. 4-lap shootout to determine the first ever SimStock winner. Patrick Connell and Cortinas and Cartledge all on fresh tires. Going to be super intense here. We'll see what happens. Get into the restart zone camera. Are we ready? This is it right here. Cole Trudeau laying back a little too much. Might hurt his time. And it is 4 laps to go at Michigan. Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, Carafini's blanking out. Oh, that could be problematic for the field and our broadcast. 4 to go, and Cole Trudeau loses all his help from behind. And now Patrick Connell, he's got to make a move. There are no track limits. You are able to pass below those the apron line. With Carafini's blinking out, this is causing some tremendous problems for our overlay. It looks like Carafini's might be giving up the lead here. He might know he's got an issue. And Carafini's is opting out of the battle due to internet connection problems. Potentially tough situation. Oh, contact. You see Patrick Connell with a huge slide. Down the front stretch we go. 3 laps to go at Michigan. Here comes Zayden Cortinas. Now Carafini's with help from Cole Trudeau. Carlos to the outside. Cortinas doesn't go with him though. Cortinas gonna go to the inside with Patrick Connell. And now Patrick Connell for 2.5 more laps just has to keep the lead, and he will win this race. But Carledge, he's been aggressive. Door bending drivers all race long. As well as Patrick Connell, though, he's got it both sides of the story of this bubbler number 10 unmanufactured car. They're all very tightly packed together. Carafini's also right in the back bumper of Cole Trudeau. Right now, it's going to look to be a drag race coming to 2 laps to go. Will they make it back to the white flag? Will we have to throw a caution? Go to overtime, multiple infinite overtime attempts. 2 laps to go, Carledge with the lead. Patrick Connell losing momentum on the inside as Carledge let him back up. Oh, contact! And this is going to cause some huge issues. Connell has to get back up the track, and it's going to stack up the whole inside. And it looked like there was plenty of space for Carledge to get back up, unless Cortinas was not given enough room. And that could cause some tempers to flare when it comes down to this last lap. And we're going to be coming to the white flag this next time by. Cortinas looking to make a move to the outside. He's got no help though. I feel like he's got to get down before Connell can get there. He does. And now Carledge, they're not really that double file behind. Someone's going to have to go somewhere. Do they have enough momentum? Cortinas just pushing Carledge. White flag in the air. We make it to the white flag in this race. Cortinas to the outside. There's going to be contact for the lead. Patrick Connell to the inside. Oh, you know, Patrick's not going to like Carledge here. Carledge just slammed him off the track a lap ago. Oh, there's big time contact down the back straightaway. Connell gets Carledge sideways, and now they're 4-3 wide. It's Cole Trudeau in the 47 trying to make a charge, but it's Zayden Cortinas with the lead. Oh, and around goes Cole. The whole field is going to go around. Carledge, Cole Trudeau around, and Zayden Cortinas. Can he hold off George Carafini's? Is there going to be enough time? No. Zayden Cortinas is going to be the first ever SimStock winner at Michigan. Zayden Cortinas gonna be able to get the job done here as the field wrecks. No one able to work together, and Cortinas gonna win. In the wall he goes. Zayden Cortinas victorious. George Kirafidi second, Patrick Connell third, and Cole Trudeau gonna be fourth. Zayden Cortinas, your SimStock night winner, the first ever winner of the SimStock series, won the pole, involved in every crash, except that last one. And he's able to lead a lot of laps today and take home the SimStock series victory. Brings it down to kind of a bad place for our camera angles. But Zayden Cortinas is your race winner, and they just all came together on the last lap. You hate to see it, but we had photo finishes for pretty much every lap of the race, but the last lap, the intensity gets high. And look at this burnout right here. Zayden Cortinas gonna burn it down. Doing donuts. He has 0 Asphalt Media Internight America wins, so it's his first series win across all series and platforms. But how about that? How about that? Zayden Cortinas gonna go to victory lane. He gets the job done. And we'll take a look at the replay, see what transpired on that last lap. You see Timmy has gone also in the chat as well. Appreciate all our viewers tonight. Zayden Cortinas now burning it down in the grass. And he's gonna park it right here on the victory lane front straightaway, presented by Gatorade. And there it is. There it is. Let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at this entire last lap. See all that transpired. Look at the flip camera. Oh! That is the fog. That is never gonna be where we want to be. But watch this. Well, you see, he made a move to the outside, didn't gonna help. But it all gets crazy. You see right there, Patrick Connell gonna shove cartilage down to the inside. And right here, we're gonna put it in slow motion. Cole Trudeau with the big push. And that's the question. What happens here? 3 wide, no one working together. And it looks like Patrick Connell either got into Cole or Cole just came down. It's hard to tell. And then right here, yeah, Patrick seemed like definitely had some room to go down more. And just kind of finished everyone off. And how about George Karafides there? Just was not able to get in position due to avoiding that wreck. Look at Carlos here. Hard hit. Boom! Just a disgusting impact right there to the outside wall. And it's Zayden Cortinas who's going to be your race winner. Let's see if we can hear from him. As you can hear, the phone is ringing. And it is, we are in the call with Zayden Cortinas, who has won this race. Well, we're involved in a lot of chaos. You were able to survive with the fast repair used, and how were you able to get it done? It got pretty chaotic right there.
Well, I just want to thank all my fans, you know. Basically how I got that done, is that, what's his name? I was always like confident on the outside, so I was always able to like side draft very well and all that, and like I just felt really strong all race, you know. Yeah, just had a really fast car, you know, and yeah.
All right, so, you know, going into turn 3, you know, well, all right, so going into turn 3, you see the whole field wreck. I mean, at that point, did you know it was pretty much over?
Yeah, I kind of knew it was over, you know. I saw the gap between me and Karafides, and it was like pretty large, you know. But yeah, but since then, I knew I had like the win locked up.
All right. Now make sure you get rid of that MC Motorsports scheme.
I'd like to
It's banned.
yeah. I had a different car on, but I want to thank a few people. I want to thank my parents, my my friends in the chat, you know, my supporters. Also, this race was so fun. There was like so much pounding action, you know. Very a lot of pounding action for me, you know, and yeah, just awesome.
8 viewers right now on the stream. Once again, appreciate everyone tuning in. That was Zayden Cortinas. All right, let's see if we can interview some more drivers here. Trying to get on the phone here with George Kirafides. Drove the number 4 today. Had some damage earlier. Looks like we're not going to be able to get George. So let's talk to Patrick Connell. Well, Patrick Connell, it just looks like you got maybe some contact there late in the race there. Kind of an unfortunate situation. What were your thought processes there on that last lap? And you know, how do you feel after this one?
Yeah, you know, it kind of just looks like Culture Doe came down there a little bit. We're not upset, you know. Fun series, nothing to be upset about. But it looks like Culture Doe did in fact come down on us, 25 miles an hour off the front of our bubbler, Kind of Legacy Racing Panther street stock, I believe it is, and we just weren't able to get it done, you know. But we were able to wheel it home for a 3rd place, you know, podium in the first ever iRacing SimStock racing series. It's just great stuff, really fun, you know. Hate the way it ended, but we love the way it happened.
All right, that was Patrick Connell. Now we're going to talk to our 2nd place finisher, George Kirafides.
Hello, hello.
All right, we got George Kirafides in the call. George, seemed like you were running a pretty conservative strategy. Had some, from my end, blinking problems at the end, which kind of affected your chances. So, how was the race? Yeah, take me through your race.
Well, you know, when we got sent up in the wall by Zechariah the first time, I sat there and I took the optional, and we ended up going a lap down. But the Kyle Busch and the restart really helped. We got the comp caution. We were able to come back. Just, you know, wrong place, wrong time. Basically, the story of my life on iRacing. 2nd place with a chance to draft, coming to the front straightaway, and just not getting enough before the line.
Yeah, you know, it's tough. Well, you know, hopefully this series can continue to grow. We can get more drivers in. But, you know, 2nd is definitely something to not be sad about.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for George Kirafides. All right, next up in our interview list, we have, looks like Culture Doe. Let's see if we can hear from him. All right, Culture Doe, you got a copy.
I do. I hear you, Marty.
All right, here we got Culture Doe. He ends up getting turned on last lap. Patrick Connell thought you were coming down, but I don't know. It's kind of tough to tell there from our camera angles. You were 2nd there on the last lap. Just take me through everything there on the last lap.
Yeah, well, I kind of went and looked back at the footage there, and it, you know, I did come down to him, got a little bit loose. I went back up, got off of him, and it seemed like he kind of came up the track a little bit, but it's all right. No hard feelings. I mean, it's just racing, and that was my very first time racing street stocks at Michigan, so I will take that top 4 finish. But made a quick recovery, though, and got the car to the finish line.
All right, that was Cole Trudeau right there for you guys there on the stream chat. And that's going to leave us to Zachariah Cartledge, our last interviewee. We'll see if he's available. As you can hear, the phone is ringing. See if we can hear from our last interviewer. Gotta shout out Dustin Crowder again for being the only, he's the only guy we'd ever heard of who raced. So appreciate him. Hopefully, he, again, should have thrown that caution right there to give him a fighting chance, but unfortunately, not how it worked out for him. But yeah, there's the number 86, Aiden Cortina is going to be the winner of this race. Super interesting. And unfortunately, guys, we're not going to be able to hear from Zachariah Carlos, so that's going to do it tonight for the SimStock series. We appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. We will be back potentially tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, Thursday afternoon, Thursday morning, Thursday night. See, the problem is $1 for every session we make. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to afford all that long term, so we're going to need a series sponsor who's willing to pay some funds. So anyone interested to chip in at all, you could get your logo here on our stream broadcasts. We appreciate everyone for tuning in once again. We will see you in the next one, but for sure, we will be back. Maybe not. I was going to say Saturday night, but as I think about it more, that might not be possible. But we will definitely be back 100% Monday night, next Monday. We will be back for racing action Monday night for sure. We'll be back. So, see you guys in the next one. Fun race. Will be fun to watch back on. Obviously, I got some things to tweak up. Unfortunately, my overlays are not working with OBS. I'm not able to add the source, so we have to switch through our sources a little, which is just a little unfortunate. But yeah, I wonder if there is a way we can keybind that stuff so we can not have to deal with those problems. But because that does deteriorate the broadcast quality. But we also plan on going live on TikTok someday. So if anyone has a 1,000 follower account they don't use, would like to give it away, we would gladly take that and start streaming on there. Otherwise, we are in talks to purchase a 1,000 follower account right now, but we will see, because it's, if things continue, which we will be back, if things do go well, we'll be back for more racing action. But fun, obviously, once again.